Hello and welcome to the Pro Tour San Diego Championship match. I'm Randy Buehler. I'm sitting here with Brian Kibler, and we're getting ready to watch quite a battle. Nicolai Herzog won the last limited Pro Tour in Amsterdam. He's trying to go back-to-back.
I won't go.
Trying to stop him is Antoine Ruel, one of France's best players. His brother was in that top 8 against Herzog in Amsterdam. He's trying to win the first Pro Tour for the family. Both players did have to mulligan before this game. 6 cards apiece, and they're off. Early Alpha Mirror and Echoing Decay knocks it away, so we're still 20 apiece. And Kruk Kling comes down for Antoine Ruel. Your pick to win this is Herzog, is that right, Brian?
Well, not necessarily this game. Herzog seems to have missed 2 land drops if he doesn't play one this turn. But I think match-wise, overall, it'll go to Nicolai.
Nicolai's dropped only 1 game so far today, whereas Antoine has dropped 4. Had to go to game 5 in both of his previous rounds.
And he had to have some nice draws in order to pull it out in quarterfinals, especially.
Herzog plays Grimclaw Bat, does not play a 3rd land, so does indeed appear to have stalled on just 2 lands. Ruel's gone all the way up to 4.
Nice. Go.
Oof.
Purge.
Is that Purge?
That's mean.
Purge.
Man down.
No equipment from Antoine so far.
Does have a terror. Herzog able to
Nicolai
slow down the
17,
beatings.
Antoine 20.
Oh. This is...
Go.
Ruel has
This
nothing
is
but
looking like
land.
if Herzog can draw land, this may be the classic battle of
Nicolai 16.
Mana Screw
Mana
versus
Screw
Mana
versus
Flood.
Mana Flood. Oop, there's a gauntlet.
Gauntlets.
That can do some damage at least.
Only if he draws a 2nd creature, though. Granite Shard, but
That's-
not the land to activate it. Land number 6 for Antoine Ruel.
5 years.
Equips the Ghost.
So.
And
No,
it's
it's 5 to me. Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Nicolai 11, Antoine 20.
Yeah, this if Nicolai can draw out of this, he's got a handful of spells, and yeah, Ruel doesn't really have anything.
No, it's always interesting when you have the Mana Screw draw, and you know when your opponent's Mana Screwing, if you're like, I should be able to beat them, I should be able to punish them for not having any lands. But when you have a flood of
Nicolai
land,
11,
it's actually
Antoine
really
19.
bad for you. You
Oh,
can't
it's
finish
terrible.
them off, and then when they finally draw
Mirror
lands, they
Matrix,
have a
there it
fistful of
is.
threats. The card that could be Culling Scales. Culling Scales would
See,
clearly be
I
better.
really don't know if I agree with that play.
Mirror Matrix?
Well, playing it that turn. I mean, he has the threat of Granite Shard shutting down any 1 toughness creature. That I mean, if you look at this here.
Yeah, I hear you.
Having the Shikari actually, it makes it so it's not that dangerous.
Yeah, well, Shard takes down the Ghost.
Ooh, barter.
Barter in blood.
Wow.
Wow. Sweeps Ruel's board. Antoine down to no creatures. He does top deck a mirror. Puts the gauntlets
that
onto
mirror
the
is
mirror.
actually +1/+1, I believe, as well.
Haha, the Matrix.
He's actually a 6/4 gold
What's
mirror.
his life?
He has an 11.
I don't know if there's been a bigger gold mirror.
Interesting little game here. Lodestone Mirror and a Dross column. Antoine Ruel doesn't seem real happy. He had his flurry, but that barter in blood took all the steam out
That
of his sails.
Lodestone mirror is base 3/3/2. Look at this crazy deck.
Mirror Matrix does everything.
The mighty mirrors. One, two, three, four. That mirror can become so big. You can have a 7/7 mirror.
How many cards?
2.
It's interesting, actually, that San Diego is the only place where the French have won a major event. It was a long history of second-place finishes from France. Bertrand Lestrade at Worlds, Marc Hernandez at Worlds, Lestrade at the first Pro Tour, Levy at Euros. Olivier Ruel, Antoine's brother, finished second in Pro Tour Osaka. Le Plus Classe finished second, as did Gabriel Nassif on his own in 2 other
Get the last
PTs.
score, sorry. 19.
Nicholas
11,
Labar got
19.
second at Rome. The one time they actually won was when Farid Merengue took Pro Tour San Diego a couple of years ago.
I mean, he's clearly France's best player.
Farid? I think there's a couple of Ruels and a Nassif and a Levy that might.
I mean, have you seen Farid? He's a sheer master.
He's the last guy to win his first Pro Tour.
Yeah, attack.
True.
A feat that hasn't been accomplished all that often.
Yep. You really like to point that out.
No, I mean, in the early days of the Pro Tour,
It's
obviously
about
people are
the
playing their
double,
first Pro Tour all the
3,
time.
3,
These
4,
days, it's really
5,
hard to do.
8. Go.
Obviously, Michael
Nicolai
Lecompte
11,
does well.
Antoine
Gets
11.
that for free.
Oh,
11 to
look,
11.
Orlan.
Make a mirror.
Herzog on the attack. He's making mirrors.
Yeah.
Not at all clear how Antoine is going to get
The
out
Mirror
of this.
Matrix. The bomb card.
Attack.
Yep.
He goes, yeah.
He has 11.
Attack with all.
Yep.
He's 11. So
One artifact short of
No,
killing
he
him.
could just make a mirror and tap
Oh,
it.
he can make a mirror,
So, I mean, Ruel's dead.
barring all strike or
Barring,
some
yeah.
such.
make a mirror.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
5-5 right now.
it's 5, 6, 10. Yeah. Damage on stack.
Yeah.
Show to you. Yeah.
Nicolai wins game 1.
Nicolai Herzog
There it
wins
goes.
game number 1.
Was that?
Nico takes a 1-0 lead, and we'll be right back with game 2. Welcome back to the Pro Tour San Diego Championship match. Nicolai Herzog won game 1. He's trying to join the very elite club of 2-time Pro Tour winners, and he's trying to do it in back-to-back draft events, something that nobody's ever done. Antoine Ruel trying to stop him. 2-time Pro Tour winner list, by the way. It's got 3 members of Phoenix Foundation on it. Of course, they've won 2 team events, Kai Buda, Dirk Babarowski, Marco Bloom. Dirk does also have an individual win of his own. Other than that, there's John Finkel and there's Tommy Hovey. That's the list.
It's a short one, to be sure.
Buda with the gaudy 7 Pro Tour victories.
Yeah, we really need to go into that. It's embarrassing for the rest of us. He failed to make day 2 in this event, however, for the first time in quite a while.
I think it's the first time he's ever finished below 500. He
Oh,
went
maybe.
2 and 3 or something, 3 and 4.
Clearly the most skill testing of all formats is Kai. See, I think all the other formats are just really luck-based. That's why Kai wins. This one,
Oh, okay.
extremely skill testing.
Meanwhile, we have the dance of creatures and
Good one.
removal.
Okay. Nicolai 19, Antoine
Ruel
20.
coming out, trying to come out fast, trying to run through.
Steel Shaper. That guy can be a beater.
Yeah, Steel Shaper could be good. Oh, but there's Granite Shard.
Go.
Ruel needs equipment in a hurry. Both of those guys get more toughness if only they're equipped.
Take 2.
Smashes
Nicolai
for
17,
2.
Antoine 20. Go.
Patrol, wow.
That Granite Shard.
Yeah, Granite Shard's just going to start picking the guys off. And Ruel with the cards in his mouth again. I don't understand this.
He
Do they
apparently,
taste good? Do they have special
I guess.
dyes at the Belgium press that the Europeans get? I don't
Maybe, I don't know.
understand.
Maybe he doesn't get enough to eat in France.
Maybe. His brother
Go.
eats everything. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
Farid's gotten skinnier. His brother's a skinny fellow, too.
Yeah. No one but Kai Buda has won 2 Pro Tours in the same season
Shoot the Steel Shaper.
to this point.
Take 3.
Nicolai 14, Antoine 20.
A lot of European players on this list, too.
14.
Hovey, the 3 Germans. Herzog, perhaps.
Shoot something, barter.
A bunch of people were talking about how the death of American Magic had been greatly exaggerated. Well, we've got 3 people through to the top 8 of this event. There aren't any of them playing anymore.
To be
None of the
fair,
3.
2 of them met in the quarterfinals.
True.
Okay.
Scavenger gets back his artifact creature. Ruel's still got tempo
Nicolai
on his
12,
side.
Antoine
He's
20.
got the patrol clicking over.
Go.
Oh, Spike
Ooh.
Shot Goblin. Spike Shot do much here?
I mean, Spike Shot's probably gonna die. I mean, I've looked at Nicolai's deck list. Yeah, Antoine looking sadly at the one card in his hand while Nicolai mulls over his full grip. Antoine really doesn't have much decision, many decisions to make each turn. He's attack, play guy, go, attack. And Nicolai's like, how shall I kill that? How shall I kill that? Mirror, Essence Drain.
Essence Drain on the patrol.
Nicolai 15.
Wow.
Antoine 20.
Free life and he kills his best creature. Now what? I guess the good news is that Spike Shot survived.
Go. Target for Granite Shard.
Oof. Consume Spirit on the...
That's a Radiate.
Oh, sorry. Irradiate on the Spike Shot.
So, Ruel has no board.
Ping your... Wow. He has no board. He's got like one card in his hand?
And 2 cards.
Wow.
To be Nicolai. That Granite Shard, that has been so good for Herzog.
It has. It was devastating against Turian, and it's been just about as good here.
Okay, so you have 6 cards in hand,
Something like
and
that.
none is land.
Yep. You're up.
Yeah.
I like a couple of different options. Shoot you. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Go. Shoot you.
Nicolai 15. Antoine 19.
Hey, first blood. Ruel finally took a point of damage.
He did. Probably gonna take a few
Yeah,
more.
blow that up. Might as well.
Kill that, kill that, kill that,
Sure.
kill that,
Four.
kill you, kill
Nicolai
that, kill that, kill
15.
you, you're dead.
Antoine 15.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boom.
I'll respond to the last one, I think. I'll respond to that one.
Ruel
That's
just
Silver's
scoops
entire
them
board.
up.
Wow.
Wow. Nicolai Herzog, ladies and gentlemen. Nicolai
I'll let you play
Herzog.
for a little while.
2
there.
games to
Dominated.
0.
Yeah.
We'll be right back and find out if it's going to be a sweep.
So even if you're not mad, even if you're mad,
Sports Center with your little tidbits.
Nicolai Herzog, ladies and gentlemen, is trying to win his 2nd consecutive draft Pro Tour. He's up 2 games to 0 against Antoine Ruel.
Go.
Can
He's
the
up against
Frenchman
the
make the
Glaive.
comeback? Or is the
Pick one.
Norwegian going to win the Pro
Nicolai
Tour?
19.
If you're not
Antoine
playing a
20.
land, I'll... Oh.
Glaive Master for Ruel, followed by Amir. Once again, he's coming out faster. He's got his dorks. He's got the little white weenie beatdown start that he wants, but hasn't been able to even come close in either of the first 2 games.
All right.
take one.
Glaive Master
Nicolai
goes in.
18.
Herzog
Antoine
chooses
20.
not to block with his mirror. Spike Shot Goblin.
Go.
Oh,
And another Glaive Master.
that was actually a bit
I
nasty.
need an equipment, like now.
Nico says that's actually a bit nasty. Spike Shot gonna live?
Granite Shard.
Yeah, that's a Granite Shard.
Granite Shard is so good.
Doesn't kill Spike Shot. He's gonna lose his mirror, but I guess the Shard's gonna work its way through the other 3 creatures.
Granite Shard is just ridiculous.
He got past it too, right?
I believe so.
Who passed it to him?
I actually passed a Granite Shard in my first draft this Pro Tour, and I regretted it after doing so. I took Electrostatic Bolt. Granite Shard, just the damage you can do,
Uh-huh.
it's just so incredible. I mean, it can just single-handedly win games.
It seems like the format's gotten faster and faster. People are playing cheaper, more aggressive creatures as the format matures.
I mean, that,
Shoot the mirror.
particularly the black decks now with a lot of
Nicolai
lashes
16.
and
Antoine 20.
Shriekers. And
Right.
Granite Shard. I mean, Longbow's incredibly powerful.
oh,
I mean,
and a Nim replica.
Granite Shard is just better than Longbow.
Wow. Antoine Ruel. Spike Shot did take out Herzog's mirror, but the Granite Shard killed Ruel's mirror. Now he's got 1 toughness, 1 toughness, 1 toughness, and a Spike Shot.
Or 16?
You are at 16.
And he's flashing the card in his hand at the camera. Also a 1 toughness creature.
Go.
5 1 toughness creatures and a spike shot goblin. That's Antoine Ruel's draw.
I mean, one of the problems, another problem with Ruel's deck in this matchup is, I mean, some of the most powerful cards. I mean, both the equipment that
Nicolai
aren't very
14,
useful, as
Antoine
all
20.
dead, and the blinding beams that
Echoing
don't
Decay.
really do much
That'd be
if,
gas.
you know, if he has all of his creatures killed as well.
Huh. This brings up an interesting issue.
Harvester?
There are a couple of options there.
It's like Finkel versus Fuller in the 2000 team finals. It's like, you're not so
Finkel
talkative
could
over
do
there
no
now,
wrong.
John. It's like, Finkel and Fuller were talking trash back and forth the whole match, and at one point, Finkel's just sitting there in silence, and Fuller, seems to think, he's got the advantage now. He's like, oh, you're not so talkative now, there, John.
One card?
And Finkel just replies,
how many?
I'm just
You're at
deciding
14.
how I want to kill you.
That's good times.
Here, Nicolai just staring at us. Got to be a grip full of gas. Look, he has 5 cards in hand against 1, and a bunch of guys
But
who
there's
were
4
invalidated.
Glaive Master, Spike Shot, and Terran Ghost for Antoine Ruel. 3 of them see their fate.
Just
Over there
imagine
in
if he
the
plays
Granite Shard.
culling skills right now.
How
Just
about
imagine.
Echoing Decay?
Echoing Decay would be pretty awesome too. I mean, just about any. If he has spells, they're all
He
pretty
doesn't.
awesome.
He doesn't even need to do
I
anything.
know.
I really didn't think this match was going to be this lopsided.
Oh, I mean,
Ruel's deck looks so good on paper. I didn't realize how lopsided this matchup was going to be.
Herzog has drawn Granite Shard every game,
Sure.
and Granite Shard is incredibly devastating in this round. I mean, the past 2 games have just been dominated by the card. True. Actually, did he draw Granite Shard? I don't know. He just killed everything's dying now. Everything's gonna be dead. Things just die.
It's actually a bit hard. A couple of amazing placing.
He has a couple of amazing plays. He's debating.
Time.
He really is just thinking, how do I
Whatever, I don't think I'll play it safe. You can go.
1 2.
Nicolai 13, Antoine 20.
Spike Shot drops Nicolai to 13. Sends his 4 men. He's expecting at least one of them to die. And Terran Ghost is down. Addition. Irradiate on a Glaive Master. Just the 1 artifact.
6-2.
Not big enough to
Nicolai
take out
11,
Spike Shot.
Antoine 20.
Go.
Grunt Clan Grunt.
kill something barter? Yep.
Kill something.
Oh, God.
Barter!
Dear me.
Wow.
Antoine has
You have
nothing.
Antoine has nothing.
No
He's
Ooh.
oh, Berserker off
Okay, I
the
take
top.
3.
Nicolai 8,
Go.
Antoine 20.
Nicolai down to 8.
I mean, 8's not a lot of life, but...
Does Ruel have much burn? There's no like shrapnel
Yes.
blast
I
or
don't
barbed
believe
lightning
he- I
action.
don't believe
and
he
stuff.
has any burn.
He might have. I think
pretty
he has
good,
a barbed lightning or two.
Let's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
No, he's got no burn.
No burn?
Not a 1.
Wow. Never mind.
With that spike shot dead, he actually cannot do any direct damage at all. He's going to have to fight through that. So far, this turn has taken longer than their shuffling. In fact, that mana has been tapped for about a week. Bleh.
Oh, there's the Greater Harvester.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that's getting blinding.
That's interesting. Yep. That's
Take
interesting.
3.
Herzog drops to
I take 3.
5.
Did it during attack.
Drag them.
Nicolai 5, Antoine 20.
It's not a highlight, though.
Next time,
This
it's in the
actually
right
gets
side
close
now.
now.
Yeah.
I can't read
Probably
it.
means I misplayed along the way. I get greedy.
Herzog questioning himself. If this is close, I must have messed up, seems to be his
We're
theory.
at 5.
He is at 5.
So if I draw my Fiera Gambit, I can kill you.
During
What do you
attack, I'll shoot you.
Antoine 19, Nicolai 5.
Uses the shard and
Sacrifice
feeds
it.
a land to the harvester.
You're up.
Then plays Nim Replica.
Seems like that Greater Harvester play was a bit greedy.
Yeah.
Especially knowing that the opponent has 2 blinding beams in his deck.
Alright.
Razor Golem comes down for Antoine. Berserker stays back on defense. He doesn't want to trade it for Nim Replica.
No cards.
Wow. Electrostatic Bolt. Antoine Ruel, no cards in his hand. Nicolai can see on the board everything he needs to deal with. It's a Berserker. Feeds a land to his harvester. And smashes with it. Ruel chooses to
Trying to
sacrifice
be
2
Nicolai
lands.
5, Antoine
Having
14.
your
Keeps his
offense.
Berserker.
I have no permanent on the table.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna win.
Perfect. And probably.
Go.
Grimclaw Bats.
Sorry, Gambit. Dash, Nas, Watsons.
Ruel does have a fiery gambit in his sideboard. He may have boarded it in. He
Shoot
seems
you.
to be implying.
Nicolai 5, Antoine 13.
That bat was just harvester food. Harvester into the red zone. This time Ruel
I might
feels
have
like
actually both.
I can be sure I like this guy.
Yeah. Go.
Ruel chumps with the Berserker.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a mirror.
Shoot it.
It gets shot by the shard. Swamp is fed to the harvester. Ruel's just laughing.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
How many life is that?
He's at 13.
I guess you're in a bit of trouble over there, aren't you?
Forget fixed pricing or something.
So we'll be down to one
might
land,
be.
maybe two. Guess I'll shoot you during happy.
Jose!
Antoine 12, Nicolai 5.
Jose!
Saying, get a draft ready for me.
Yeah, I think Ruel's ready for a side draft.
Hey, Barbero!
Back for 9.
Into the red zone.
You're up.
Ruel loses
Antoine
2
3,
lands.
Nicolai 5.
He's got 1 land left in play.
Land Purge is his outcome.
Yeah.
Land and Scimitar.
Ruel refuses to shake his hand. It's going to make him play it out.
Je finis avec 0 permanent, regarde. Oups. 0 permanent.
He wants to die with 0 permanents in play. No permanents in play.
There we have
Complete and total victory for Nicolai Herzog. Nicolai
Talk about
Herzog,
domination.
3-0 sweep. He's a 2-time Pro Tour champion. He has totally and utterly dominated this format. Wow. Nicolai Herzog, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a little interview with Nicolai Herzog, find out how it feels to be a 2-time Pro Tour champion. And then we got some hardware to hand out. The big check, the trophy.
Please congratulate Pro Tour San Diego champion Nicolai Herzog.
Wow, good job, Nicolai. Not sure who exactly is going to be doing this interview. I'll try to talk you through it. Pretty impressive performance, though, huh, Brian?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, particularly after his win in Amsterdam, coming here, just dominating the Swiss runs, dominating the top 8. I mean, this is just been an amazing performance by Nicolai Herzog.